already? What the hell? Why is this shit happening to me? I felt alright all morning, and now that I'm gonna stream, my stomach is acting up. Okay, so chat, as you can tell from the stream title, what we about to hop into really and truly is we're gonna try and fix my neighbor's laptop. Some backstory of what happened and why we're trying to fix it is that last time we were trying to override the system, basically trying to do like a bunch of stuff in order to be able to get his Chromebook set up that way he can download stuff on it and use. I'm not sure what it was that we're trying to get him to use, but it was some stuff that we needed to get handled and sorted out. But what ended up happening is that his computer instead, right? What else happened with his computer? Yeah, no, my computer is acting up. Shit, it's acting up. I replied for this. It's acting up. Why though? Why is it acting up? Well, you're right. Anyways, so yeah, chat. What we doing? We're gonna try and figure out and get it fixed. Hmm. So last time we were trying to fix it and trying to get it right, get it. Hold on, chat. Gonna be the one big map. Yeah, so chat, what happened is that we were trying to get it passed and we weren't working. We weren't trying to override it. So we chat GPT some stuff and chat GPT said to look for something on it where we can use some copper to like override it. So I look for the copper. I do everything that is needed and that was required. So I did all those things that I look for. What needed to be looked for. I scrolled down the computer, scraps it. Yo, I tell you something, scraps it, chat. Stick down every single thing, take it apart, every part of the computer. Like, as we go, we figure out what we do, and we remove everything out there. We look, we see it, we try overriding how much time, no success, until we put the computer back together. There was a small part there would look like there was some break because we're trying to get it up, but in fact it's not something that is clipped in, it's built like that. So that shit messed up, right? And so I put the computer back together He came out. He went over his home with a computer. He had the computer, and the screen just turned off on him. It just didn't come on. So he bring it to his computer friend. Computer friend had it all along. I'm not sure if he looked at it, but he got it back with the computer still not working. So today, what we're gonna do, or job, my mission for today is to figure out what is wrong with it and shit. I had all the photos on my phone that I need to cross-reference and cross-check to ensure that everything that was in this computer is still in this computer. And shit. I'm gonna need a joint cam from the computer to help with the live stream or do the live stream. I didn't think this through that much. I just realized there's a issue with my plan. But anyways, we're gonna hop straight into a chat. You can ask all the questions. We're gonna figure this out together, right? This is our teamwork and group work project. We're gonna figure this shit out as we go along. So let's just hop straight into it. Let's just turn the dry cam on. Alright, so let's just get the computer out and see how we gonna do with this shit. Cause shit, again, I won't be able to read chat. I didn't even realize. So yeah, y'all can message out. I'll look at the screen from time to time, but this is it, chat. It's on, like it will turn on. Cause I had a charge up the other day. Where did I put the charger? Let me see here. I had it charged up, but the screen didn't come on. I'm gonna turn on. I'm gonna get the charger, turn the screen on for y'all, turn the computer on for y'all to see that the screen isn't on, and then we're gonna scrap it and try and figure out how to get it. And shit, that's the computer. You hear the sound, the popped up, the beeping sound? That is the computer. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna make sure it's off. We're gonna scrap it, and then we're gonna go through the process of trying to figure out how to get this fixed. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna let y'all see the beep sound. No screen is still blank, isn't on. So we're gonna go and get the what's it called, the charger. So just give me a second, chat. I'll be right back. And thank God, again, bro, y'all keep hearing me showing up my mom, bro. My mom keep bringing me cool stuff. My mom brought me this, I'm gonna use this for work, school, and then here am I using this computer. And funny enough, this is what I should have got, was going to school for in September, but the spots were filled. I tried filling out the application, stuff onto the school, so there's a possibility I won't be able to go for the September chat. But what I definitely can say is that I'm gonna learn from the University of YouTube. I definitely gotta learn from the University of YouTube if I can't go to school to study it. And then I'm gonna learn all I can, and then I'm gonna try to go to school again and study it or get certified for it if there's a thing. I can get certified without any of the school. But anyways, you see, press it on. The light, I'm not, you guys can't see the light, but let me bring it closer to the computer, to the camera for y'all to see. Y'all see the light? I know y'all can see the light, y'all. So that's the light right there. The light is on the computer, but That is on the computer, but there's no. Oh, let's just see. But yeah, the light is on the computer, but it's not coming on, as you guys can see. So we're gonna turn it off, plug the charger out of it, turn it off, turn it off, then close it down. These are the mics that I can use and plug into the phone to actually speak to it instead of having this in front of my face, honestly. So I'm not sure. I think I might just, go ahead and do it. Put that into that and then this mic from in front of my face so y'all can see it. See, but this is true. OBS. Not sure if that modern circular guy would be able to hear it, but shit, yeah, the drive cam is on. So yeah, the drive cam is on. So no worries. I'm gonna just do it. Yeah. Let me turn the drive cam on. Let's see if I'm able to hear myself. Wait, wait. Yeah. So Chad, can you hear me? How do I sound to y'all, Chad? Do I sound muffled? Alright. So, let's see if I go closer to this, you know. But I don't really like how I'm sounding to this mic. So I'm gonna just turn it off. But if y'all rock with all you soon, yeah, come in. Just let me know if my cover. So back to this one back to this one surely. Let's turn this mic off surely. And if y'all want me to put that mic back on, hold on. I just figured out what I can do with that mic. I don't have to talk into it, but I can have it here. Place I know it's picking up all the sound. But yeah, I'm working with this mic that I got with my screwdrivers up. All right, and I'm not sure. I don't think y'all can see. I don't think y'all can see. Ah, shit. I might need to pull the camera closer or just zoom in on it. But anyways, I'm gonna just get the stuff out of this chat. Y'all can see everything, but y'all I'm gonna zoom in on the camera a bit. Give me a sec. Cool. Yeah, I can see. I see a bit more of what's going on here. And so, as you can see, I'm just removing all those screws right now. I'm not sure this is actually, it might be a boring stream to y'all chat. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all might not find this as entertaining, but I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. This might be one of my most like enjoyable stream for me personally, because this is something that I want to get into more. I want to learn more about like fixing computers, fixing phones, fixing stuff like that, code and hacking. There's a lot of stuff that I want to get into, and learning how to use the different softwares, learning languages. There's a lot to me that I'm interested in. I want to learn more about, and a few of them I'm gonna share with y'all in stream and on chat. But for the most part, it'll just be stuff I'll be doing in silence, and right. So I saw this. I had the computer to fix for like he gave me a computer probably like 2 weeks now, might be a little longer. And I said like I want to do this on stream, right? I want to do this a day when I have some energy, when I'm able to focus. Well, I'm able to focus, but I wanted to do it at a time where I'm just more relaxed versus when I'm in that high energy type state where I want to just go crazy and do like some gaming streams or some Yumingo streams. So I just basically did it that way, you know, work on getting the stuff sorted out, and I think I have all the screws removed. But the thing with this type of laptop, right, it's not like many other laptops. When you lose the screw, it becomes loose. No, you actually have to like pry the shit open. What's going on? Hey, Ibrahim, thanks, bro. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for pulling up to the stream, and thanks for commenting, man. I really appreciate it. And thanks for the encouragement and the support. So yeah, as I was saying with this computer. Oh shit! Shit! We ain't even done much and the freaking screen is on, chat. Like, mission accomplished already. But the thing is, we definitely have to go inside it. We're gonna turn it off, but we have to go inside, because the fact that my neighbor was using it and the screen just went blank on him, and the fact that I removed the screws and the screen came in when I was trying to loose it, and it still made that beeping sound, mean that there is something inside of it that is probably loose that needs to be tightened. That's basically what that probably means. It's probably not as complex or as complicated as I thought it would be. And so it was just a scare at first, because of like, damn, I destroyed this dude computer. I gotta pay for it. I ain't got no money. And even if I had money, that's money that I could probably save and use and buy equipment. So what I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna still take it apart and see if there's something inside that is probably loose that is causing the screen to go in and out, just like that. Because that is still an issue, chat. I'm not sure. I count this as a win that the screen is on, yes, but it's still, the issue still remains. The screen goes in and out like at will. That's not something you want for your computer. Because imagine you're in the middle of a high-speed chase, like a game, or you're right near to the finish line, and your screen go out on you. That'll be messed up. Or imagine bagging this body online, and at the last second your screen go out. She don't know what's going on. You ask her the Insta or whatever, you get it, but because your screen is out, you have no way of collecting that Insta. That's gonna be crazy. Or for you gooners out there, I'm not supporting gooners, but imagine you're gooning, right? Shit, I shouldn't go down this road. But imagine you're gooning, fam, and you're right near there where you're gonna be like, thank God. If it was wrong to be gooning, and God, it goes against, God, because it's lust and shit like that. But yeah, that's why we're gonna say thank God, bro, and your screen go out. You'll be pissed, bro. You'll be upset, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I'd be upset at a nigga. So we still gotta, try and take this apart. What the hell? How did we take it apart the last time? Because It was difficult. I ain't gonna lie. Taking it apart the last time, that shit was difficult, child. Like mad difficult. So it was like we had to like pry into the side with some cards. I had like some old cards, and then like an old Progressive card that I have, a card from Progressive. And bro, what? So HP, see the screen is out now, and it's making that beep sound. That is why we gotta lose it and look at it. To HP, why did y'all do this shit, bro? Like, come on, fam. We need to take the computer apart. The screws are all loose, and it still can't take the shit apart. Like, what the fam? Let me take all these screws and place them here because I don't want to lose any of them. Then take these and place back into this. That way they all kept safe. Just going to this. Yeah, so let's get this open up. So Ibrahim, you commented earlier, you know, you said keep going, thanks for like that motivation, bro. Let me know that you're in the chat and your support. Shit, I can't destroy this. This is my government health card. This shit is super important. I can't destroy this shit. Let me see if this is the old one or a new one. Yeah, I think this is the. You know what, chat? Give me a second. I'm gonna go for it. Look for the card that I used last time. The Pride. So I don't want to destroy any of my old cards. Give me a second. I'll be right back. He rap back like I was on the second team. Like I was on the second team. Run up, you get hit with the freezer dead beam. Yeah, and something else. Once I figured out how to use FL Studio, y'all gonna probably see me try and make beats and rap and stream. Y'all just gonna give me some words. Y'all give me words or topics. If you don't want to give me words, just give me some topics. I'll try to write a verse, try to write a song to the topics, and then we can do that as like our little community thing. And then once we get like into the part where we start growing, then you know, subs and TTS and all that shit. But we're gonna kick it off free for now. So we're gonna figure out how to use FL Studio together. We're gonna rap, we're gonna make songs and stream. You guys is gonna give me words, gonna give me topics as I was saying, and we can rap. We can probably like rap while we fix a computer. I ain't got no job, but I'm fixing this computer. I feel like Steve Hawking when I got your bitch coughing up her lungs. I'm just playing, chat. Fixing this computer, I feel like Steve. But I ain't got no job. Unless it's getting brain like. No. I don't want to reference Steve Hawkins and no shit. Ooh. For this life, like, Bro, chat, y'all see, this is the thing that I used last time. My progressive card is all busted, it's all done. I can add more, points to it if I want, but okay, so I think I realized the issue with why the screen don't come on already. It might be me, but I think I realized the issue. I think it has some definitely has something to do with the battery, which this should be attached to. It has something to do with what else is this shit? Whatever this shit is, this connects to is the issue. So I don't think it's this, because last time again when I was pulling last time, I actually slightly destroyed one of these. So my neighbor was saying that he thinks that is the reason why the computer is not coming on. Based on my understanding or my analysis, based on just pulling the computer apart and seeing how easily everything came off, which should have been etched onto it. Shit, it's not even the battery. The battery is alright. It's these. These are the issue. These are the things that should be locked and clamped on into the computer. So the fact that these aren't clamped on, let me know that these are loose. And the fact that these are loose, the computer isn't coming on. So that is my, diagnosis of all this. Again, I could be wrong, but I'm gonna try and secure them. Then I'm gonna try turning the computer back on, and we're gonna see if that is the issue. We're gonna turn the computer on. Of course, we're gonna turn it off again, and then we're gonna turn it on again a few times. Run some checks, connect to my internet, do stuff on it, see if it comes out while we're using it, and if not, we've basically figured out the issue with the computer. So again, checks have to be run, but I'm probably doing a shitty job. I probably should just go through and nah, that's not what you do. I'm doing this shit like a scientist. I'm checking these parts first, right? I gotta make sure that I check the parts that need to be checked first. And then after doing that, I'll hitch on to the other parts. So this part, holy shit, where does this go? Okay, so this look like something is missing from here, chat. Right here. Let me switch over to this cam. Just give me a second, chat. I'm gonna switch cams real quick. And so what I was saying, right? It looks like here, right here, right here. It looks like something is missing from right here. Like it should have something to clamp into here, and based on what is here, this only has two parts that can be clamped, right? It has this part which belongs over here, and you can see this part is already open. Without me open it up, and then this part is for this right here, which goes right here into this section. You don't have a top to clamp it, but it goes in. Hey, shit, hold on. Didn't this have a top to clamp it? So this shit goes into here, but this, why is this left open? The battery only has, hold on. Give me a second, chat. Now y'all can see. Y'all can see, hold on. Y'all can't really see shit. Now y'all can see me, pulling this apart. Again, I need to put a screw in a spot that is very, very safe, so I don't lose it. And again, it will be the stuff that a mic is in. You see how deep that is? Nothing is getting out that easy. Like, look, I have to basically lean it all the way over for you all to see it. So it's quite deep, chat. Pause. But anyways, yeah, y'all get to see me pull out. The reason why I'm taking the battery up is because the spot right here, I'm wondering if something is under the battery part here, which should have come and went in here, which probably could have helped with the issue that the computer is having with the beeps as well. So that is why. And I also gotta separate these screws. Okay, so all of these ones have some blue marking at the bottom of them. I'm gonna show it to y'all, and they're really small. They're super small. Like they're short, not just small in size in diameter, but they're in circumference. I mean, but they're the length of the screws are short as well. Okay, so this is the battery pack. Oh, there's another screw here. Letting y'all see everything that's going on, chat. I got to, you know what I'm saying? So this, and now we should be able to take the battery up. This is shifted. But yeah, okay, so here. This is the clip for the big one, because I was saying where the clip is. So this is the clip. The thing that goes on top of here, the clip, this is it. It looks like it broke off. So again, it seems like we figured out the issue with this already. Is these parts that needs to be like locked down. So this part right here, let me show you to y'all, chat. Let me take up a camera. So this part right here and this part right here, that part seems to be the reason why this computer the monitor goes blank or go in and out, because these parts that should be in it, these parts, they're loose. So we're gonna try and get them sorted out. We're gonna put the battery back on. It's a good thing we take the battery off. At one point I was like, do you really need to take the battery off, nigga? But it's really good that we took the battery out, and so we can find the top part for that, and so we can then try and go ahead and get it placed on, so we can get that locked into it. So, and the funny thing is, last time when I did this, that part didn't came off. I know for certain it didn't came out. I wasn't the one it came off from. It was probably the dude that my neighbor gave his computer to, thinking that he would fix it, and he has it for so long, still couldn't figure out how to fix it, when I just basically figured out what the hell was wrong with it. I don't think the person looked into it, honestly. I don't think the person looked into it. I think they probably just kept the computer and never really checked into it. So me, or my neighbor just tricked me into thinking that someone else had it, so I would ask her to fix it, which I thought he would do. But that is something that I want to go to school for. I'm interested in. So I probably do that as part that part of me that I wanted to get it fixed. I wanted to clear it up. All right, I was just checking that because it kind of looked a bit, elongated, right? Or it kind of looked a bit, kind of looked a bit not really, how I wanted it to look. Just say that it looked a bit like the screw didn't screw in properly, or you screw it in at an angle where it was, elongated, or it wasn't straight. Let's just say that. Is this the right screw, chat? What the what the I got new paper cuts. I got okay, good. Okay, so these are the small. Okay, so I had the wrong screws. Thought they were that screws. But how the hell did I miss it when I was looking for the thing on the screws that I used to identify these? Freaking mistake. It is what it is. But at least I'm getting this sorted out. I'm still, figuring out as I go along. Get off of me. Alright, so y'all probably wanted me to take the computer apart. I could have, and I would have, probably should have, but I'm not gonna take the entire thing apart because, again, the goal of taking it apart was I knew it was something inside of it that had gone wrong, and so my goal was to take it apart and see what was wrong with it. So if y'all wanted me to take it apart, and if y'all watching right now and y'all want me to take chat, if y'all watching right now and y'all want me to take the entire computer apart, just say it and I'll do it. But again, the objective of this was really to figure out what was wrong, and I think I've already figured that out. So we're gonna go and put this back together. Again, this might be a shorter stream than I anticipated because I anticipated taking the entire computer apart. Like I literally thought I would have to take every single thing apart, but nah. I'm actually pretty cool, a pretty good where I'm at right now. So this for right there, this is for right there. If my sister was kind, I'd ask her to help me with it, all this. But I know who she is. She is Masakin. No, not Masakin. May sleep with everybody. I want my sleep assistant with Jesus or nobody, since nobody is Jesus. So, okay, cool. So, yeah. Turn off the gas. All right, yeah. So y'all singing what's going on right now. It's a bit dark in here, but y'all can still see what's going on. All right. Think I figured out a solution to fixing this part. So I need to fix this first. I need to figure out where this go. If it's supposed to go like this. Or if it's supposed to go like this. Shit, I broke it. Yeah, I figured out what to do, chat. I figured it out. This needs to go. Ah, I wish I had a tweezer. Hold on, Nikki. Nikki, I'm calling my sister. You have one tweezer? Eh? You have one tweezer? I need a tweezer shot. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see this one up here and see how this one's set. Okay, is it this way? It should be up here. Wow. It's broken. It just broke off. It just broke in my hand. It just break off in my hand, chat. Okay, so that's no good. It just broke off in my hand, chat. Like literally, the black part that we found that was the magic piece to get this all sorted out. It just broke in my hand. It just broke off in my hand. I'm pissed. Okay, so this piece. This piece has its piece to close on top of it. Hold on. Yeah, I think this is a piece that should be touching on the board. This is the piece that should be touching on the board. And it closes there. I think more should go up here. Bit more should go in here. Good. Then it closes there. Yep. So that's done perfect. Now this. This is the piece. Wow! Why, bro? right, so this is the issue. This piece needs to be hold in place. I'm gonna get a piece of tape and tape it. That's what I'm gonna do, chat. I'm gonna get a piece of tape and tape it. A piece of tape. What? What's a while ago? Bro, you want matches now? Come on. Welcome. Sorry for any man, I'm already, bro. Bro, my sister is she's argumentative, disrespectful, a lot of attitude. It's a lot, bro. Best practices, don't do that way you just saw me do. And say, let's see. Okay, so computer light is on red. That's a first. What is it? It's charging. Wasn't it on white earlier before we pull the computer apart, chat? Oh shit. Chat, I ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this. I thought it was more than likely is the issue. But I still need the thing to seal it. Is it sealed properly? I don't know. Try using a piece of tape. Hopefully the tape will hold it in place. The stuff for the top of it broke off. So sorry for it to hold it in place without that. For the computer to even be like, you know. But let's see. Did they place it on the correct way? That is my next question of concern right now, chat. Did they place it on the correct way? Because if it was the correct way, it should be most definitely should be coming on. Just as a red light, it's not coming on. I don't hear not even the beeps that he was making earlier. Let's let me let a computer charge for a bit. Who said it charge? Let it charge for a bit. I need to go fix the gas in Gemma's wall. It's just sticking. All right, chat. Mm-hmm. Here they go, you walk on the sidewalk. The Spartacus, all I need is someone to lean on. Fire to God, all I need is someone. And chat, I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on. It looks like the computer is dead. And so what we're gonna do, we're gonna leave it, as I was saying a few moments ago, we're gonna leave it to charge because it seems like everything else was no intact. And those to me seem to be the issue why the screen wasn't coming on. So we're gonna leave it, leave it a bit, let it charge, and then after it's through charging, I'll let it charge for like 20 minutes. After that 20 minutes, then we're gonna check back with it and see how it goes, or if it's actually fixed. And if not, that means our work has just started instead of finished. So, it is what it is. And we're gonna Google some shit in the meantime as well. And trying to figure out what's going on with it and the possible reasons why the Chromebook is not coming on the screen. Alright. Hold on. And we're gonna make a switch back. And yeah, we're going to switch to the scam over here. Hold on, chat. Give me a second, chat. Hold on, chat. So yeah, as you know, that is the computer is charging, the laptop is charging. It's off currently, but we gonna. I think it's off. Hopefully it is indeed off. But we gonna work on that. I look crazy. But yeah, we're gonna get back to that low key later, a little bit later from now. I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on with that laptop. I'm wondering if I finished the stream, finished where I'm out with the stream, or if I just started with the stream. That's the thing is, honestly, I think we started out earlier where the issue is. That the issue probably is with the cables that were loose. There's the larger one that was for a quad there where the top clipping was off and was under the battery when we unscrewed the battery. Then that broke in my hand, and I just finished breaking them because it wasn't fixing at that point. I used a piece of tape to hold it down, and then the other part we pushed it in. So there's a possibility that, you know, he'll be able to fix it soon, but at the same time, we don't know what's happening because the screen, right before we started streaming, the screen came on like just like that out of nowhere, and it was like, what the hell? Our job is already done. And so the fact that it actually came out like that, bro, let us know that there's a possibility that the stream is actually finished. The thing is more so with the loose cables, because once we first pull it, I was like, okay, the cables are loose. These are probably the reason. So if that's not the case, you already know we're gonna have to go through that process again and unscrew, like uplift every single thing. We're gonna, because what we did, we just took the battery off, we took the keyboard section off the laptop and fixed that part and put it back on. So if after the 20 minutes has lapsed, because we're giving it some time to charge. So if the time comes and it charges and that's not the issue, then you know we're gonna have to go further in the computer. We're gonna have to unscrew every single thing, probably. And then we're gonna look at it piece by piece. And then this time we're gonna use the assistance of Google in order to ensure that everything is sorted out properly. So that is what we're literally going to do, chat. So that is what is on my mind with but it's hard, chat. I ain't gonna lie. It's low-key kinda. It's not hard, it's fun. I ain't gonna lie, I love it. It's fun. It's literally fun. I do love it. So I'm not gonna be like, hey, this, that. It is fun. It is fun. I love every second of it. And we're gonna go back into it in 20 minutes. In the meantime, we're gonna Google what could be the possible reasons for it not showing up. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's switch over to the streaming scene. I haven't done this all day, honestly, because we were stuck on. We were stuck on the first screen. So let's in the capture 2. We've been stuck on the first scene, honestly. So that's what we've been doing. We're on the second page and just pretty the scene 2 all day and pretty just working that. And so we're gonna go to the streaming scene, as I said, and then we're gonna try and figure out what the hell is happening with the computer and what I really enjoy Let me fix this. So let's stretch the screen. So yeah. Mm. I'm just writing my Chromebook instead of my neighbor's Chromebook. Yeah, I know. My grandma is horrible. Let's see what Google say about this. Alright, so loose internal display cable. Okay, how do I fix this? So perform a hardware reset. This drains residual power from the embedded controller, forcing your Chromebook to reinitialize its hardware connections. It will not delete your local files. So how do I do that? Turn off your Chromebook completely. Then I just close the lid. Press and hold the refresh key. Alright, that looks like that. Okay, press and hold the refresh key. While holding refresh, press and hold the power button. Okay, these are steps to try later because I can't do that. The computer is basically in a ditch, so it's not gonna work. Okay, so try and do that. And then hold both keys on for 10 seconds, release them. Chromebook should boot back up normally. Then Chrome OS. Chrome operating system, so outdated software on patch bugs can conflict with graphics drivers, causing the display to code out. Put the clock in the bottom right of your screen, select the settings gear icon, click above Chrome operating system. At the bottom of the left panel, click check for updates if an update is available. Download it and restart this device. 3 test in guest mode. Okay. So faulty browser extensions. Okay, so we're gonna try these one at a time. That's what we're gonna do. Try these one at a time, chat. So we're gonna make the computer, charge for a bit more, and I wanted to, make some update to my dashboard on Twitch. Definitely can't show that on screen. Y'all some hackers sometimes. I don't know, but y'all niggas stacking my shit. And so go on this. Which internet am I using? My internet is moving pretty slow. Is it the vertical one? I'm going to settings for this. Alright. Check the settings for this one. Why is this shit taking so long to load? No way, bro. No way. Is it a wired connection I'm on? Is it more to the computer than the... Okay, so let me delete some of this stuff. I think it might be the computer. More to the computer than the internet. Because the internet, no job frames. Well, a few job frames, 0.2%, but... not bad. Alright. The nigga that shot me go buy me forever. All in the six, I'm a national treasure. The nigga that buy me go buy me forever. All of your brickets and that's how you shocking and get it. None of you the same. And in the six, don't come around in the six. That plot twist stuff too, bro. Plot twist. I think everybody just saying Shabang and Johnny, but plot twist is a banger, bro. And definitely national treasures is banger too. Respect my name and stuff too. Too hard for the radio. That's crazy too, bro. I said I wanted to let the computer charge for 20 minutes, but the fact that the laptop charger is in it, we shouldn't need any more than that. And I'm really shocked to see the internet moving like this. Unless it's the fact that my, you know. Okay, so it makes a sound. Anyways. Let's just fix this first. Hold on, chat. Give me a second. Hold on, chat. Hold on. What the hell is happening? Okay. The IP address changed. Oh. Internet. Yeah, the internet changed because it was like, I'll leave my shop. I'm trying to get something. Hold on, let me use these. I haven't used these in no script. Leave it. Leave it there. Leave it there. I don't recognize it, but maybe where you from, they know it. Hold on. Latency issues. Latency issues. Let me fix the Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, chat. I really appreciate everyone that stayed here and still watching. I'm gonna get back to the stream in like 20 minutes. Not 20 minutes, in like 10 minutes, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Give me 10 just to be safe, but what is happening to my keyboard? What the bro? Kill man. Okay. Based on the Google task with Google options, we're gonna do the first task sequence. The first troubleshoot method, which is perform a hard reset, and this drains the residual power from the embodied controller. Let me make y'all see this. Okay, so that's the HP support. For the first task we're gonna do is hold on. Yeah, so that's the first thing. Let's see. Hold on if this shit is turned off completely. Okay, so hopefully it's turned off. Hold the refresh key. Where's the refresh key? It's gonna look like a circular arrow. Cool. Press and hold the refresh key. Press and hold the power button key. Going for 10 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It should go back up normally. Let's see. Let's keep this camera on desk here too. Let's switch over to that camera. Hold on. Okay. Nothing happened. All right. The computer is dead. No, it's flashing light. It's flashing white light. Hold on. It's flashing white light. More than likely, that means it's on or something. That's not working. Okay, so my cat just destroyed my shit. So we're going back to what I think the original issue is. Cable slash cord related issue. It being slack. Move! I feed you already, bro. I give you food, I'll give you food over there. Stop eating my stuff off. What's wrong with you? And I know you don't eat this because if I throw it, you're not gonna eat it. Okay, so as I was saying, as I initially thought, it was a cable issue with the motherboard connecting the LCD panel, right? Didn't know that it was the LCD panel, but I definitely know it's some cable issue. So what this is saying is say if you're comfortable opening electronic devices, which I am, it's saying hmm. Let's go to iFixit. All right, let's see if we can find a specific book. Oh, pardon. A specific model. Okay, good. I'm not doing a screen replacement. Let's do this. Oh, see that one shot. I should be reading out loud. I'm in the second one shot. I was right here. Hold on. Mm, so memory and RAM overuse is number 3. I said if the device is handling too much information at one time, the screen lag, freeze, or take a while to respond to most movements or key inputs. We know this is not the issue, right? It's definitely not the issue. But it's good information to know in case you're ever faced with this situation. But then again, you always have this website to go to unless you don't have any internet when you're faced with the issue. So you can try memorizing them if you like, but that's not what I'm gonna do. I can't do any of these. So I'm out. Okay. Yeah. So the thing is, with a computer like this, chat, all those parts that you see there with a this is shown where the screws are. When the computer first come, it don't come like that. Like you literally can't see the freaking screws. No, that's cap. I think I actually was able to see the screws, but thought some was on the circle thing right here. Don't know why, but I thought I saw at one point. Thought these had screws on them, and then we checked there were none. Use a Jimmy. Haha. Pry gently. Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's go back to open up the computer again. Opening the computer again. Hey, you gonna burst my goddamn headphone, bro? Hold on, I need some more. But I should have probably brought another one. Anyways. We're gonna open this computer up. Let me get my progressive card. Put this the screwdriver over there. Put this right side up. I say use the Jimmy. I don't have a Jimmy, I use what I have. What the hell is wrong with my catch, bro? I don't have a Jimmy, I use a Jim.
Jim Street, Jimmy. Those of you that watch, so I will get that reference. Okay, cool. So all right. Let's see. Yep. As expected, the cable is loose, chat. The cable keeps coming loose. Give me the loose. The fact that this cable is loose, the smaller one is okay. The smaller one is locked in. But the fact that the larger one, you can see here, the fact that these keep coming loose is the real reason why the computer screen isn't coming on. It's the only reason, actually. And based on the stuff in Google, see, look, it's this one, right? This. Okay, so this is the touchpad. Okay, the smaller one is the touchpad. But this is the real reason. Okay. All right, what does this say now? Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. Oh. All right, so what's going on? All right. No, that's for taking away, replacing the screen. That's not what we want. Or instruction stop right around here. No, not even here. That's for instruction. This is the issue. Look, chat. That is the issue in that situation. And look, it keeps being loose. It's very loose. The top piece isn't there. You see that black piece? That black piece was under the battery earlier. I took it up, but it broke. Like a piece of it broke in my hand. And that was it. That was the game over right there for that situation. So I tried to use a piece of tape to hold it into place. But unfortunately, the piece of tape that I used wasn't good. It was an old piece of tape that just didn't stick on properly and got ripped off easily. And no, the computer is still, the screen is still not coming on. But the great thing about this, what we recognize is that recognize the issue. So that's good versus earlier. So prior to opening the computer today, I thought it was this white piece here because the person that looked on it was saying that the person whose computer it is was saying probably is this white piece over here where we're trying to open and it broke. Hold on, is that? It's one of these smaller white pieces right here where we're trying to open something and we thought it was one of those things where you pry it open and pull it up at the top and it broke like a little part of it. So we thought before going into it, I was saying, okay, probably that's the issue. And then before I put it up, I was saying probably the battery is the issue. That when the charger's in it, you know, it's on and then it's off. But that wasn't the issue either. So pulling it apart gave me the option of really and truly figuring out what the issue was. Yeah, I know. The purpose of the stream today was to fix it. There's a high possibility that I won't be able to fix it because the top piece, you know, the piece that I wanted to fix, a part of it broke when I was putting it on, and well, it got cracked, and then I was taking it and setting it, and then whilst I was setting it, having it in my hand, the piece that was cracked came off in my hand. And so I just broke the rest of it because at that point it was pretty game over. There's nothing we could have done to salvage that, especially the fact that I really and truly I probably should have taken it through and probably taped out a piece on it, but that would also obstruct the thing, and there's a lot of stuff that goes into play besides just that. But I figured out what the issue is, and I think that even though I didn't get to fix the computer, I think my neighbor would be at least alright with knowing what happened to it, because he said that he wasn't tripping over what happened to it. He was planning on getting another one to begin with, but this, at least I know it's an issue that is fixable. It's just that, you know, the piece of paper is loose. The piece of ribbon, the ribbon is loose. So the fact that the ribbon is loose, you know, it's gonna, once there's a shift in the computer with the computer or laptop, so the ribbon is gonna might move, and then the screen might go out versus staying in and stuff like that. So I am pretty, you know, happy to at least know what the issue is, because prior I didn't know. Now I know what the issue is. I probably can go in town, pay someone to get the top piece, go back on. It shouldn't cost a lot of money. And if they're charging, the great thing about this is that the fact that I know exactly what the issue is, if they're charging a lot of money to fix it, then I'll just ask how much for the part itself. Once they tell me how much for the part, I just buy the part and go home and fix it myself. And we can make another stream with that. So I'm really sorry that the stream was joined out. You know, I had to get up, I had to do stuff for my sister, put the, you know, fix the gas, you know, I had to fix the top, the receptor or whatever it is, it just so it could work properly. The gas could flow because I took it off, the glass was leaking. And the great thing is, no, it feels like, it looks like I fixed it, because there was an issue with the hose as well, where it was leaking gas and like that. I did turn it off every second. No, there's no scent of gas or anything, so that means I fixed that issue. So, you know, I've been live for how long now? Damn, 2.5 hours. At one point, I thought this stream wasn't even gonna make it to 2 hour. But you know, the 2.5 hour, probably half an hour is just me getting up, go get something to eat. Like I just did, me fixing the thing for my sister, me getting up to check think so. It might be an hour or might be 30 minutes of just me getting up and going all over the place. So really and truly, out of that 2.5 hours or how long it is, yeah, I probably just got, yeah, literally and truly, probably just got like 20 minutes on my, an hour of my time. So, you know, that's another thing too. So yeah. Y'all got to watch me take it apart today at least. I didn't fully take it apart. I just took some parts of it apart. But anyways, yeah, chat. Let me go ahead and fix this again. You. Okay, so let me go ahead and put this back together. I didn't have to go far to figure out what it was the issue. That's a win. That's a W. So while I wasn't able to get a computer to fix, I figured out what the issue is. I'm gonna use my Droid cam and I'm gonna go over to my neighbor and I'm gonna tell him the news. It's good, it's bad, but at least we figured out what the issue was. Okay, where should these large screws go? That's the thing though. Let me go back to this slider right here where the large screws come from. Okay, so these two large ones are from here. Hold on. See, go on here. Large ass one. Okay, so this is one of the longer ones. This look like it's the other long one. Yeah, these are the two long ass. These are the two long ass screws, chat. Let me show y'all this. Shit, focus, nigga. I said focus. The reason why I said that to the camera is because it was blurry, but it's a black camera too, so that could apply. The N-word could apply to it. Focus, brother. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm gonna do more stream like this. I really enjoyed this stream today. Even though I wasn't able to sit on my desk the entire time and do what I wanted to do. And it was all up and down, all about. It's interesting to see the video that I'll get from this. Or the clip that I'll actually get. But, you know, it is what it is. Let me click off this. Let's go back to this. Oh, this is scene 2. With the screen. Oh shit. I might have put one of the screws at the wrong spot, but anyway. Asta hole in your chest. Scream all you want. Asta a hole in your chest will magically heal. Okay, cool. Y'all can see this, right, chat? I just want to make sure. Oh shit. Oh, it got caught in the crease of my shorts. Alright, so wasn't able to fix the computer. If I had tape, I probably would have got a better shot of fixing it. The tape is really, you know, the cotton bud thing, the container that they come in, this like plastic container that some of them come in. That is what I use. I find the tape on a ripped off piece. So it's not like it's actually like tape where you got that wasn't used or, you know, something like that. Okay, so this need to swap place with this. I'm gonna walk with my selfie stick. I'm not gonna IRL stream or anything. I'm just gonna walk with the stick. I'm gonna hand it over to my neighbor. I'm gonna record. I'm gonna hand it over to him. I'm gonna tell him why is the issue, and he's not gonna be happy, but I don't think he's gonna be pissed. I'm gonna have the recording of it, and you see, because I didn't fix it, but I know what the issue is, and I should have fixed it because I'm the reason why he started giving, you know, issues in the first place. So yeah, so I really appreciate everyone that tuning today. Oh shit, thank God. So I really appreciate everyone that tuned in today. I'm really sorry that I wasn't able to get the computer fixed. At least now we know the issue is, and we don't have the part for it or any parts. So we can go ahead. And again, if I had some tape, probably like some black tape or something, I could have probably fixed it. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna hand it here. I'm gonna give my neighbor his computer. I'm gonna try and record his reaction. I'm gonna do some dishes. I'm gonna take a nap probably. I'm not sure. I'm gonna do some dishes. Go for my dad to go in like an hour and a half. Probably have Bible study at 7. So yeah, that's that. Till probably 9 p.m. Get home. Nah, I won't stream today. Might edit some videos, but because I need to go to work with my dad tomorrow, so I can't do any streaming tonight or anything. That's why I stream now, which I like that I was streaming. But if I do come later, I might do, you know, or hour and a half if a fortnight or 2 hours stops. But this was it for today's, you know, computer clinic. That was the initial stream for the laptop autopsy, and we figured out what was the issue. Wow, we weren't able to administer it at this time. But autopsy is an autopsy to confirm on someone when they're dead. But anyways, we figured out the issue. We weren't able to remedy the issue because we have nothing that can, you know, be feasible. No tape. If we had a black electrical tape, that would have been game changer. Could have probably get it to work, or had the parts for it. we would have been able to fix it, but I figured out the issues, and that's all. Anyways, but thanks everybody that tune in, man. Until next time, thanks again, and tune in later again. Tune in later again. I'm probably gonna stream Fortnite for an hour, or maybe 90 minutes or 2 hours, depending on my energy and depending on the time. But I really do appreciate everyone that tuned in tonight. And I really thank you for sticking to with me. Even though at times I got up so much from the stream, I probably would have clicked off if I was watching it. And I'm not the most entertaining person in the world. So the fact that y'all chose to watch me and chose to be here with me, man, it's really good. So I really appreciate everybody that's here. If you haven't followed already, go ahead and give your boy a follow. It helps the page grow and it helps us bring us closer to our goal. You know what I'm saying? And if you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and like the video. Until next time, peace out.